Alright, Trump just admitted that he was the one who did it, but he refuses to apologize. We have breaking news updates regarding the racist video that was posted and then deleted by Donald Trump depicting former President Barack Obama and his wife Michelle Obama as monkeys or gorillas dancing around in the jungle. It is the most extreme, vile form of racism that should be beneath any American, but especially beneath the President of the United States. Well, moments ago, Donald Trump on Air Force One says he will not apologize, and even admitted that he was the one who found this racist video, which prompts the question, what kind of weird QAnon racist corners of the internet is Donald Trump diving through? And I guess the answer is Truth Social. His own app is a cesspool of racism and bigotry that he is constantly diving in. But before I play this video for you of Donald Trump saying, I looked at the video, I didn't see the whole thing, and I gave it to my people, they posted it, I just want to show you that I don't believe Donald Trump when he says he didn't watch this full racist video. The White House has changed their story multiple times over the past 12 hours, and each excuse gets worse and worse. First, Donald Trump's press secretary, Caroline Leavitt, came out early this morning and tried to say this was some Lion King meme. She said, quote, "This is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle and Democrats as characters from The Lion King," end quote, she said. "Please stop the fake outrage and report on something today that actually matters to the American people." Well, listen, first of all, there aren't any gorillas in The Lion King, from my understanding. So this is just a racist meme of the former presidents. Also, that's all we saw. It was only the Obamas depicted in the video that Trump posted. Thirdly, I wish we could be talking about something that actually matters, like healthcare, or maybe how to fix the wealth inequality in America. But right now, I think it does matter that we have a demented president who is spreading racism and hatred, eroding the status and cohesion of America. Okay, so after Caroline Leavitt gives that first excuse, they then delete the video. Trump or his staffers or whoever had access deletes the video. And then their story changed. The White House has deleted the apes video. A person familiar tells me, quote, "President Trump didn't see the video." Like legitimately just didn't see the video. And a staffer posted it. That was their excuse, that they legitimately just didn't see that, and a staffer ended up posting it. That is a massively awful excuse. You know, there's a really good explanation as to why this degrades the United States. I'm going to explain this and then play for you the videos of Trump claiming, "I'm the least racist president you've had in a long time." Wait, am I reading this wrong? He's basically admitting, "I'm the least racist president you've had." Since who? Since Reagan? Since some of the most racist presidents like 50 years ago? Okay, before we get there, make sure you drop a like. Make sure you subscribe to the Adam Mockler feed, and let's start with this analysis of why this video is so damaging to the United States. I'm not going to read this entire thing, but this really struck to the core of why it's so unsettling. It says, "This video should unsettle anyone who takes the United States seriously as a nation, because it exposes something dangerous, the trivialization of the world's most consequential office. It shows how carelessly the power, credibility, and accumulated moral authority of a superpower can be squandered for a few seconds of viral attention. In any other major democracy, this behavior from a head of state would trigger a constitutional crisis. Paris would burn, Berlin would convene emergency sessions, and the Nordic countries, resignation would follow within hours. Across functioning democracies, the public, institutions, and political class would recognize this for what it is, an assault on the dignity of the state itself. And the United States is not just another country. We're not just another country on the global stage with provocateur in charge. We are known as the linchpin of the global order. Even people who say that America sucks, America's the worst country ever, have to admit that we are supposed to be a global superpower. And we maintain formal alliances with NATO. We maintain security guarantees with 50 plus nations. We underwrite the financial architecture of the world. We underwrite the trade systems. We balance diplomatic frameworks. But when the American president speaks and in just satire, memes, and personal whims, it diminishes our power. We begin to lose our power. He then writes about how tourism could halt. People could visit us less, therefore crumbling our economy, not overnight, not even in one quarter, not in the next 3 months, but over the course of years and years. Now, this brings us on to Donald Trump essentially doubling down on his video. I mean, he says that he's the one who found it. He lies and says that he didn't see the video, and then he says he didn't apologize, he won't apologize, he didn't make a mistake. Check this out.
The media post that you took down earlier today, the White House says that a staffer sent it. Who sent it, and are you going to fire them?
I looked at it. No, I looked at it. I saw it, and I just looked at the first part. It was about voter fraud in someplace, Georgia. There was a lot of voter fraud, 2020 voter fraud, and I didn't see the whole thing. I guess during the end of it, there was some kind of a that people don't like. I wouldn't like it either, but I didn't see it. I looked at the first part, and it was really about voter fraud in and the machines, how crooked it is, how disgusting it is. Then I gave it to the people. Generally, they look at the whole thing, but I guess somebody didn't, and they posted, and we took it down, and we did it. You know, but that was a voter fraud that nobody talks about. They don't like to talk about that post. We took it down as soon as we found out about it.
Mr. President, a number of Republicans are calling on you to apologize for that post. Is that something you're going to do?
No, I didn't make a mistake. I mean, I look at a lot of thousands of things.
You deleted it. That seems to be a pretty big admission or concession that you made a mistake. You deleted the post.
And I looked at the beginning of it. It was fine. And they had that one post, and I guess it was a takeoff. By the way, a lot of people covered. If you look at where it came from, I guess it was a takeoff on The Lion King. And certainly it was a very strong post in terms of voter fraud. Nobody knew that was at the end. If they would have looked, they would have seen it. And probably they would have had the sense to take it down. But that was a takeoff on The Lion King. And a lot of people were covered on in different positions. So, but I spoke to Tim Scott. He was great. Tim is a great guy. He understood that 100%. Go ahead.
Mr. President.
I mean, he does not seem like he has the tone of someone who is brazenly confident in pushing through this. He seems to kind of realize he fucked up. He's like, it shouldn't have happened. We took it down. I don't know. So in there is a concession that they messed up, but it gets oh so much worse. He then gets asked a very good question. Hey, you frequently criticized Biden for not knowing what was going on in his name, but...
You frequently criticize Joe Biden for not knowing what is going on in his name. This racist video that was posted on your social media.
I'm doing a hell of a lot better than you do. You don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. No,
he then snaps at the reporter and says, I know what's going on a hell of a lot better than you do. You don't know what's going on. I know what's going on. I mean, the reporter asking this question sounds like he's like 30 years old. I'm pretty sure a 30-year-old is more cognizant than Donald Trump's 80-year-old ass. Then he says, I'm the least racist president you've had in a long time.
Black voters have been great to me. I've been great to them. And I am, by the way, the least racist president you've had in a long time, as far as I'm concerned. Black voters.
Since who? Since yourself in your first term? Is that who you're benchmarking yourself up against? Because the amount of racist comments you've made throughout your tenure in politics about just Obama himself basically supersedes probably most modern president's racist comments as a whole.